Alright, now, by now, I'm pretty sure everybody knows AJ lost to Usyk, and in somewhat of a dominant fashion. And they were like, okay, Doc, we get that, but what's with the Ruiz AJ fight? And please forgive me if I sound a little funny. I have COVID, so this is the best I'ma sound. Just work with me. Now, the reason why I have AJ versus Ruiz up here beside him is because this fight, in my opinion, is just as responsible for AJ losing against Usyk as Usyk is with his boxing skills. Now, work with me. AJ in the Ruiz fight, but going into the Ruiz fight, was looked at kind of like a conqueror, destroyer type boxer, you know, just wrecking ball, going out there knocking out everything in front of him. A lot of people viewed him that way. Now, in my opinion, I never thought AJ liked getting hit, and I saw that as being somewhat of a problem. Now, Andy Ruiz put a lot of pressure on AJ and ultimately was able to back him up and was eventually able to lay hands on him and got him out of there. Now, because of that, AJ had to switch his style up. AJ had to become more of a boxer. See where we're going with this? Ever since AJ lost to Andy Ruiz, AJ is more inclined to get on his toes and box, coming forward and just trying to get his opponents up out of there as fast as possible. That AJ has gone bye-bye. Boxing AJ is perfectly made for Usyk, because boxing AJ is willing to sit there and jab with you all day and move around. He's not necessarily willing to throw 4 and 5 punch combinations to try to get you out of there. Boxing AJ plays it a little more safe. To me, that's what we saw Saturday afternoon. We saw AJ willing to throw 1 or 2 jabs, maybe a straight right behind it, 1 or 2 jabs, maybe the occasional right hook. Truth be told, this fight could have been a whole lot easier if AJ would have just decided to do one thing and one thing only different, and that's go to the body. If he would have put more investments into Usyk's body early, we might have saw a whole different fight down the stretch. In fact, if you watch the fight, AJ actually started doing so to a certain degree, and Usyk started looking sloppy. If you go back and you look at like round 6, 7, and 8, Usyk was starting to look real sloppy, was not using quite as much head movement, was winging shots. He was right there. He was right there for AJ to possibly get him out of there. AJ was not able to take advantage, or I should say, did not take it. I'm not going to say wasn't able to, I'm going to say did not take advantage of it. And because of that, he paid for it in the latter rounds. Once Usyk injured his eye, it was all she wrote. Once his vision was compromised, Usyk was able to really put the pedal on the metal, and it became one-sided down the stretch. And we got a new champ. Now the question is, can AJ make the adjustments to try to get his titles back? I'm gonna be honest, AJ in trouble. He's in trouble. Mentally, I don't know if he can come back from that. He was taken to school, and the thing is, what is he supposed to do? Put on weight, be slower, and just try to land a big shot with the boxer, that might make you in worse shape. We'll have to see how it play out. But that's pretty much all I got this Head Busting Boxers on Fight Doctor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hit me up in the comment section, let me know, do you see AJ getting his belts back at this point? I don't think so. That's pretty much all I got this Head Busting Boxers on Fight Doctor. I am out.